refreshing gazpacho, sweet lavender lemon zest cookies, fresh crunchy vegetables. Few people can imagine such delicacies coming out of the parched clime and searing heat of the Nevada desert. But in Cindy Dixon and Chef Deborah Costella's class, Dirt to Dessert, they're teaching local kids how to do just that.
We like the idea of starting from scratch, the dirt, and creating this whole process. It was like the A to the Z, so you start with the dirt and you end up with this wonderful dessert.
This 5-week class starts in the garden, where kids are taught gardening basics like how to create healthy soil, the process of seed germination, recognizing and using beneficial insects, and harvesting techniques. But as you may know, getting edible plants to grow in the Mojave is anything but straightforward. So Cindy educates kids on more specialized topics, such as creating yard-level microclimates, bringing together complementary plant communities, and planting according to the desert growing seasons.
We have 2 seasons, this cool season and warm season. Most people typically think of the fall, and that's when you can grow all those wonderful greens and lush, healthy foods. And when that happens, it's not that heat and stressful time of the year, so that's what makes those vegetables very sweet. They're not under stress. And then we have warm season crops too, where your melons, your chilies, your peppers, and things like that, you can plant those before the heat comes in.
Then the course moves to the kitchen, where Chef Deborah takes over, teaching safety, organization, recipe reading, and other culinary skills. Kids also take home a new willingness to try novel foods and flavors, a trait that will benefit them for the rest of their lives.
I piggybacked on Cindy's exploration of gardening with the children, and then from there we would take their harvest into the kitchen, and then we would prepare different foods, snacks, and they really got to see where the food came from and how to integrate it into something edible that they would enjoy, or at least be more willing to try.
The result is far more than just fun times creating tasty treats to share with friends and family. After attending Dirt to Dessert, children grow in their awareness of where their food really comes from, and their willingness to plan and participate in new activities, and in their confidence.
My personal goal is to get them excited about really cooking, not food assembly, walking away with a deeper understanding and excitement about cooking. I love it when I see an 8-year-old go into the kitchen, that I know that they know how to pull all the ingredients out. They walk away with that. It's confidence.
Well, I think the kids can be a part of the whole process, from choosing what crops they want to have, because they will have more of an ownership, playing in the soil and the dirt, building that up, then working out in the garden and harvesting, looking for insects and things like that. It's a whole family project that they can do from the design all the way to the harvesting part.
In short, the Dirt to Dessert program truly opens up the world of possibilities of what can be done in the desert.
I think it just helps us to learn how to be part of this place called the Mojave Desert, and how to thrive here in the desert and be healthy. We can be, I don't want to say self-sufficient, but we can really add and not have to just rely on outside things for our food.
Inspired to start your own edible garden? The Springs Preserve offers a host of gardening classes, including a natural garden design series several times a year. Visit springspreserve.org to find out more.